The term hyperrealisme was first used by Izzy Brichot in 1973. Hyperrealisme is French for photorealism, which hyperrealism developed from, and which itself grew out of pop art. Unlike the abstract expressionist movement, which aims to create works that are as far from reality as possible, photorealists would take an actual photo and through mechanical or semi-mechanical means transfer the work onto the canvas. The end result would be a painting that exactly resembles a photograph, but the work would usually lack emotion. Hyperrealism would remedy this problem by recreating the photograph, but would distort the image in order to create an almost perfect illusion of reality, and would in the process add emotional, social, political, or cultural messages to their work.
Hyperrealist artists use all manner of styles including airbrush, pencil drawings, ballpoint pen drawings, and even sculpting. Hyperrealism focuses more on trying to represent the subject in a human narrative way. This is often done to take a political or humanitarian stance on the subject of the art. Some popular hyperrealistic artists include Dennis Peterson, Paul Cadden, and Robin Ely. Peterson's work includes many renditions of homeless people and those in poverty in third world countries. Cadden focuses on intensifying portrayals of normal life, and Ely's work always includes prismatic sort of lines created by crumpling things like tissue paper, aluminum foil, and saran wrap. Hyperrealism incorporates elements of photos like range of focus and depth of field to seem more like a faithful simulation of what would be captured by a camera. Essentially, hyperrealism is a style that creates an illusion of reality. The scene from the back of the pickup truck in Bedevil, similar to the scene in Rabbit Proof Fence where the first-person camera view is used, imitates in a way the style of hyperrealism art. They are hyperrealistic in nature in their ability to create a faithful illusion of the viewpoint of reality experienced by a person in the scene.
Hyperrealism in film is sets, actors, and things that are present in the real world but recreated to heighten the tone of the film and provide a greater sense of meaning. The viewer is left with an impression that all the world is a stage, and that everything that happens on that stage is intentional while being seemingly coincidental. One of the most contemporary and well-known examples of hyperrealism in film is the 2014 drama Boyhood, written and directed by Richard Linklater. Boyhood depicts the rise to adolescence of a fictional boy named Mason. The movie, which began filming in 2002 and finished filming in 2013, follows the fictional life of actor Eller Coltrane from age 6 to age 18. The viewer watches Coltrane physically change in age as he goes through puberty and young adulthood, changing his appearance and style while continuing to be himself. The viewer is led to believe this is a real glimpse into the life of the boy. In this sense, Boyhood as an illusion is a convincing depiction of simulated reality. Hyperrealism aims to recreate the real world in a heightened sense. In Eyes Wide Shut, a film written and directed by Stanley Kubrick, Kubrick realistically recreates New York City streets while filming in the United Kingdom. By not filming on location in New York, he was able to pick and choose which elements of the street he wanted to portray. Therefore, something as mundane as a lamppost or stray piece of trash takes on a new meaning. The random and meaningless are purposely placed throughout the set to create this false sense of reality. The result is a near-perfect street that has an otherworldly effect, almost dreamlike, yet still feels like a New York City street. Today, many movies rely heavily on CGI for special effects. These can be looked at as examples of hyperreality. The visual effects and animations create lifelike scenes and actions that heighten the viewer's sense of reality while watching the film. In Fast and Furious 7, the recently deceased Paul Walker's likeness was computer generated to complete filming and offer the character a more noble passing. The filmmakers thus created a false sense of reality that heightened the viewer's experience.
Tracy Moffat, the director of Bedevil, is an Australian artist who specializes in films that rely on the stylistic genre features of experimental cinema. Bedevil was premiered at the 1993 Cannes Film Festival, with Tracy herself acting as the main character of the middle section. The movie's three parts are all based off of ghost stories that she heard as a child from her Aboriginal and Australian-Irish family. Bedevil exemplifies the hyperrealist style by using obscure landscapes, sharp camera motions, and off-putting soundtrack to create a world that almost resembles reality and heightens the viewer's experience.